Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Southeast High School in Oklahoma City, where tonight your Lady Indians take on the Noble Bears in the first round of the district, or check that, 5A rather, regionals. Just a few seconds left in the warm-up period, and we'll bring you all the action from first serve to final whistle. We're here at Southeast High School. We thank the Spartans for their hospitality and hosting this Class 5A Volleyball Regional. Teams run to the 3-meter line, and rather than shaking hands in the COVID era, they exchange high waves and thumbs up in a show of sportsmanship. For your Lady Indians, Janice Gotcher Jr. wears 4, Jewel Graham sophomore wears 6, Ariana Ortega, the senior libero, wears 7, Emma Patswald, the junior, wears 10, Bree Barksdale, the sophomore, 13, Bailey Denwalt, the junior, 14, Kyra Jones, the sophomore, 15, Kaylee Cantrell, the sophomore, 18, senior Avery Peffer, 19, junior Madison Patswald, 20, Savannah Robinson, the junior, 23, Trinity Black, the lone freshman on the varsity lineup today, wears number 24. Head coach is Kristen Kaler. She's assisted by Heather Reeves and Angela Lesprance. And starting for the Indians, Ortega, Graham, Patswald, Denwalt, Patswald, and Barksdale. A little bit tighter confines than we normally have at historic Jink Simmons Fieldhouse, so we'll do our very best to keep camera up with us. Noble to serve. Patswald with the back set. Bailey Denwalt with the swing and the kill. Score 1 for Reno. Side out Reno. The senior libero Ortega to start service game. Denwalt with the quick swing. Into the Avery Pepper block and down in favor of the Indians. Reno leads 2-0 in the first. And this is a best of 3 to 25. Got to win by 2. The third, if necessary, I believe is to 21. Dug by Ortega. Two-handed set, and an utter miscommunication by your Indians, and the ball is going to fall in favor of the Noble Bears as they take side out, trailing 2-1 over the Indians. Ortega with the dig, Patswald with the set, Denwalt with the free ball. Reno still struggling to communicate offensively. Swing coming, and into the Denwalt brought it down, tied up at 2 apiece. All tied up at 2 apiece. Noble to serve. Denwalt saves into the Peffer block. He then sits it down, and that's going to be an antenna violation in favor of the Indians. I'm sorry. And 23 Savannah Robinson in, Madison Patswald out, and Bailey Denwalt to begin her service game. Big swing coming by Noble into the El Reno block, defended by Noble. Another big swing by Noble, defended by Denwalt. Segovia with the high set. Denwalt with the running two-hander, no good. And it looks like a either pad violation or net violation called against El Reno. We're all tied up 3 apiece. And that ball went off the ceiling and came down rapidly in favor of the Indians. El Reno to substitute Trinity Black in. Bree Barksdale to the sideline. Emma Patswald to serve. High lofted serve. Ortega with the bump. Denwalt with the back row swing. Into the Noble block and down. El Reno leads 5-3. Patswald continues her service game. Into the El Reno block and out of bounds in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 6-3. Emma Patswald to continue her service game. Standing underneath the basket. Soft touch by Noble. Quick push by Denwalt to the back row, defended by the Libero. And that soft touch into the El Reno block. The bump, the Denwalt set, big swing by Trinity Black. Black keeps it in play. El Reno scrambling. Ortega gets the third touch, but it doesn't clear the net. Drops in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 6-4. It looks like a substitution for the Bears. Number 18 checks in, and number 15, the Libero, checks out. And that service error gives El Reno side out and score that service error against number 10 for Noble. El Reno leads 7-4 after the service error. The sophomore, 15, Kyra Jones to serve, and she does. Miscommunication early by the Noble Bears defense leads to the dropped ball in favor of the Indians. Kyra Jones continues her service game with El Reno leading 8-4 in the first. Big swing coming and score that kill to Noble. El Reno leads 8-5. El Reno to sub. Avery Peffer, 19, the senior, checks in to serve. Check that Segovia Ortega in. Peffer to the sideline. Kyra Jones to the sideline. Noble to serve, and they do. Trinity Jones takes the swing, defended by Noble. Noble swings, defended by the first Patswald. Trinity Jones swings into the block and over. That dug by Ortega. Denwalt with the quick scoring opportunity and capitalizes on it with the quick two-handed push. Madison Patswald in. Savannah Robinson out. And Patswald to serve. Patswald defends her own serve return, and that scores in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 10-5. Patswald to continue her service game. Big swing over the Libero's head and falls in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 10-6 in the first. Another service error. That one scored against the Noble Libero. El Reno to sub. Checking in for the Indians, number 4, Janice Goucher, and 13, Bree Barksdale. Checking out, Emma Patswald and Trinity Black. And back to serve 13, Bree Barksdale. 3 hard steps, puts on the break, ball's in play. The flag goes up, ball goes out of bounds. Reno leads 12-6, I'm sorry. Bree Barksdale to continue her service game. Dug by Reno. The back set by Patswell. Soft swing by Denwalt gets the Noble Bears scrambling, and they send a free ball. Dug by Ortega in the second row. Patswell with the cross-court set. Janice Goucher with the soft touch up and over, and it scores. Noble prepared for the big Janice Goucher swing to no avail. Reno leads 13-6, and Noble calls the first time out of the match. Reno leads 13-6. You're watching El Reno Indians Volleyball on elrenoindians.tv. We'll be right back.
Right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like Video on Demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit GoPioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
As the huddles break, the sophomore Bree Barksdale back on the 94-foot line, the basketball court in line to begin her service game. 3 hard steps, puts on the brakes, puts the ball in play. Dug initially by Noble. The set. Miscommunication results in a free ball. And a late but correct 2-touch violation called against Noble in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 14-6. El Reno didn't make the play on the ball because the same Noble player touched it twice in a row. El Reno saw the violation, didn't make the play. The up official made the call, and that ball is going to fall in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 14-7. Good service run there for Bree Barksdale. And back to start the service game for Noble. Didn't catch the number there. These are black numbers on black jerseys with a dark blue trim. It's hard to pick one out against the other for the Bears uniforms. Back set to Denwalt. Denwalt hard swing, but out of bounds long. Reno leads 14-8. Head coach, Kristen Kaler coaches her team up. Reno with the dig. Patswell with the set. Denwalt with the free ball. Never could get organized on that offensive set. Noble sends a similar free ball. Not sure what Ortega thought she saw there. She thought it was long, but it was well in by several feet. El Reno leads 14-9. Noble to serve. That'll go down as an ace to the Noble Bears. El Reno leads 14-10. El Reno needs a side out to stop the Noble Bears scoring run. Noble called that timeout. It's gone on a little run since. Patswell with the quick 2 hands. No good. Swing coming from Noble, defended by Goucher. Ortega tries to keep the free ball in play, and she can't. The Noble run continues. El Reno leads 14-11. Noble puts that one in play. And another return error, by El Reno. El Reno takes their first time out of the match, leading 14-12 with Noble on a run. You're watching Indians Volleyball on elrenoindians.tv. We'll be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do.
Both teams break the huddle. Reno leading 14-12, but Noble on about an 8-0 run here. I believe it was 14-6, now 14-12, so actually be a 6-0 run. Ortega defends that one. Reno's going to have to send the free ball. Ortega does send the free ball. Big swing coming and into the El Reno block, but down. El Reno leads 14-13. They watch their lead slip away. They're fighting desperately to get his side out and get back on offense. El Reno almost capitalized on their own block there. Segovia with the dig. Jewel Graham with the quick touch. Back row swing, but into the net in favor of the Indians. Noble will sub. Number 15 for Noble, Libero checks in. Number 10, I believe, heads to the bench. And Ortega back to serve, the defensive libero, or the senior libero, I'm sorry. Takes a step, hits it into the net for a service error. El Reno leads 15-14 on the rally score. Be side out to Noble, back to serve for Noble, number 7. Denwalt with the cross-court set, two-handed push by Avery Peffer, defended by Noble. And a net violation called against, they said number 15, there is no number 15. Number 15 is Kyra Jones. She is not on the floor at the moment. Not sure who the violation was against. They called it against 15. There is no 15 on the floor. Could have been number 6, I guess. That would have been Jewel Graham. Ortega with the save. Peffer with the hard swing into the Noble block and down. Noble takes their first lead of the game. Noble on a 10-1 run. They trailed 14-6. They lead 16-15. Cross-court set. Peffer with another two-handed push. Sends Noble scrambling. And a center and an under-net violation charged against number 7 for Noble. El Reno, the beneficiary of the call. Tied up at 16 apiece. And a substitution for El Reno. Madison Patswell to the bench. Trinity Black in. Bailey Denwalt to serve. The Denwalt serve is into the net. Another unforced error scored against the Indians. Indians started out strong and lost all their momentum. Trying to get off high center. Trailing by 1, 16-17. The run is 10-2. Now 10-3 in favor of the Noble Bears. El Reno ties it up 17 apiece. El Reno to sub. Janice Goucher comes out. Bree Barksdale comes out. Checking in Emma Patswald and Trinity Black. That Patswald serve clears the net easily. Noble with the cross-court swing dug by Ortega sends El Reno scrambling and a miscommunication at the net. Tied up at 17 apiece. El Reno trails 17-18. El Reno started out strong, lost their momentum, still fighting to regain control of the set. Free ball returned by Trinity Black. And that Noble swing is into the net and then touched for a 4th time. The point to El Reno, tied up at 18 apiece. And number 15, Kyra Jones, to begin her service game for El Reno. Officials timeout on the floor for debris on the court. The up official gives the ready for play. Kyra Jones begins her service game. That was off the light, but anything off the ceiling for the most part remains a live ball in volleyball. That'll drop for the Kyra Jones ace. El Reno leads 19-18. Kyra Jones to continue her service game. 50-50 ball. Denwalt with the set. Trinity Black with the big swing, and that'll go down as a Trinity Black score. El Reno leads 20-18. Kyra Jones puts it back in play. That defended initially, but unable to play it cleanly. El Reno leads 20-19. Not sure why they corrected the score. Apparently there was a scoring error. It's 20-19 in favor of the Indians. Noble to serve. One touch by El Reno. The Bailey Denwalt set. Big swing from the front row by Trinity Black is defended initially by Noble. There's one. Denwalt with the cross-court set. Big swing from Trinity Black. Quick scoring opportunity for Trinity Black, defended that time by Noble. Mr. Caldwell was actually Savannah Robinson on the scoring attempt. Denwalt with the quick scoring attempt. Another Jewel Graham keeps that one in play. And another net violation, this one called against number 23, Savannah Robinson. We're tied up 20-all. Must be a point of emphasis in the playoffs. That's about the 5th point that has been awarded cumulatively in this match for net violations. Bailey Denwalt scrambling, keeps it in play. Denwalt with the first touch, Segovia with the bump set. Denwalt with the back row swing, defended by the Noble libero, but unable to be played by Noble. Looks like that ball, if you're from the Noble perspective there, that ball looks like it may have been coming down on the Indian side of the net, but the backspin caught it, stood it up, it dropped straight down. If you're a golfer, it's kind of like hitting a red shot up into the wind. The wind's just going to stack it up, and instead of that high arc, it's just going to fall. Patswald to serve, and she does. El Reno scrambles. They keep it in play after it plays off the ceiling. This is a lot lower ceiling height than they're used to. And a center line violation called against number 6 of Noble. That's at least the 6th net or stanchion violation called so far. 22-20 in favor of the Indians. And Madison Patswald to continue her service game. Patswald puts the ball in play. Swing coming from the back row, but out of bounds long. Flag goes up in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 23-20. Noble takes their second time out of the first set. You're watching Indians Volleyball on ElRenoIndians.tv. We'll be right back.
But it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
As the timeout draws to an end, the teams break their huddles. El Reno looks to serve on a 23-20 lead. Madison Patswald looks to continue her service game. The first set of this Class 5A regional matchup at Southeast High School in Oklahoma City. Patswald to serve, and she does. Big swing by Trinity Black, or by Jewel Graham, I'm sorry. A little bit unconventional, but you take them how you can get them. El Reno leads 24-20 in the first set. Madison Patswald to continue her service game. And that was Jewel Graham credited with the score. Patswald rather puts that in play. Into the El Reno block and down. After one set, El Reno leads 1-0 after fending off the Noble Bulls run. El Reno takes the first set 25-20. You're watching El Reno Volleyball on ElRenoIndians.tv. We'll be right back.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today.
Well, we're still between periods. El Reno takes the first set, 25-20, as they look to try and reconfigure the scoreboard to start the second set. El Reno's got a 1-0 lead over the Noble Bears in this Class 5A regional contest at Southeast High School. El Reno softballers are headed to the state tournament. They have to win 3 in a row, one on Thursday, one on Friday, one on Saturday, single elimination at the state level. Got to get it right the first time every time. They're going to play Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to bring that one to you for free. The OSSAA maintains all the intellectual property rights to playoff contests, and they have sold those playoff contest rights to the National Federation of High School Sports Associations, or the NFHS. Also referred to it as the Federation. You can download the NFHS live stream app. However, it is pay-per-view. It is subscription-based. So no free lunch on this one. We did everything in our power to try to get the rights and the opportunity to bring it to you live. Unfortunately, we were not given that opportunity. So, it'll be fall break on Thursday. Head to Oklahoma City, find you a good brunch spot, and catch the softball game at 11 o'clock. With 7 o'clock, we're back to El Reno, where the Indian Gridiron Gang takes on the Duncan Demons. Segovia Ortega back to serve to start this second set. The up official gets ready for play, and Segovia starts the second set. The back set, Denwald adjusts her feet, puts a swing on it, defended by Noble, and then that's hit down the near side sideline and in. Noble jumps out to an early 1-0 lead. The gym's not big enough to have a fixed wide for you here, so we're panning to keep up best we can. I'm trying to be smooth enough so I don't send you all at home into the bathroom thinking you just got off a roller coaster. And Peffer sends the free ball. Played initially by Noble. And that one, the one-handed touch by Noble, was to the far side sideline, but out of bounds. Tied up at 1 apiece, side out to El Reno. Savannah Robinson checks in. Madison Patswell to the bench, and Bailey Denwalt to serve. Free ball, played by El Reno. Denwalt with the set. Peffer with the kill into the block, but it was blocked out of bounds by Noble. El Reno takes a 2-1 lead. Denwalt to continue her service game. And long out of bounds for an unforced service error in favor of the Noble Bears. Tie it to a piece. That one mishandled. Looked like it actually threw the timing of the dig off. El Reno was positioned to take the dig, but it caught the net, slowed the ball down, but it cleared the net anyway, and by then the El Reno return unit was out of position. Segovia with the first touch. Barksdale with the second. Denwalt sends a free ball, high and clear behind her head, but in play. Denwalt takes that one off the near side sideline. Segovia with the high set. Denwalt with the back row swing, and that'll go down as a Denwalt kill. El Reno ties it up 3 apiece. El Reno to substitute. Bree Barksdale heads to the bench. Trinity Black, the freshman, into the rotation. And back to serve Emma Patzwald. High arcing serve by Patzwald. Sends Noble scrambling. They do keep it in play. El Reno gathers it. Denwalt with the quick two-handed scoring opportunity, who essentially sets it right into the Noble Bears hitter, who swung for the fences and hammered it down just inside the near side sideline. El Reno trails 3-4. And another quick two-handed touch by, that time, Avery Puffer drops in favor of the Indians. We're tied up 4 apiece. Substitutions coming. The libero out, Avery Puffer out, Kyra Jones in. And looks like Jewel Graham in. Kyra Jones to serve. Defended by El Reno. Errant set by Kyra Jones, sends Bailey Denwalt scrambling in the back row to keep it alive, and she, on the two-fisted push pass, manages to get it to fall. Kyra Jones to continue with El Reno trails 4-5. And that was into the Noble block and down in favor of El Reno. El Reno's fought their way back, tied it at 5-all. Kyra Jones puts it in play. Seemed to surprise the Noble defender. Never could. The same Noble defender put the swing on at that time, and just looked like she was all out of sorts from the time the ball was played to her. It's like she wasn't quite expecting the ball to be played to her there. Took her a little bit out of position. El Reno, checked that. They corrected the score. El Reno leads 7-4. I thought there was a scoring error, but I don't have the score sheet in front of me. And they did correct the scoring error. El Reno now leads 7-4. Kyra Jones to continue her service game. I say that, the down official is conferencing at the table. And the ready for play is given by the up official. Kyra Jones puts that one in play. Hard swing coming, defended by Kyra Jones. Denwalt with the cross-court set. Trinity Black with the swing. That's up into the rafters. Sends Noble scrambling. They send the free ball over. Kyra Jones with the first touch. Denwalt with the back set. Swing coming that time by Savannah Robinson, defended by Noble. Noble with the second row swing, defended by Kyra Jones. Cross-court set again by Bailey Denwalt. Big swing. Sends Noble scrambling once again, and the miscommunication is going to drop in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 8-5. I actually show it should be 8-4. They've scored at 7-5. And it looks like the officials did catch the scoring error. This is the up official turn, stalks the fence, says, relax, folks, I got it. We're not going to let it get away from us, I promise. And he did correct the scoring error. El Reno leads 8-4. Soft touch dug quickly by Denwalt. Quick scoring opportunity by Graham doesn't fall. Noble transitions to offense. And another center net violation called against. Not sure who they called it against. It may have been Denwalt, 14. Could have been Kyra Jones, 15. Not terribly sure who they actually penalized for that one. But in any event, El Reno leads 8-5 after the net violation. Noble to put it in play, and it's a service error right into the net in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 9-5 with substitutions to come. Madison Patzwald in to serve. Savannah Robinson into the bench area. That serve looks like it was going out of bounds, but played by Noble nonetheless, and that Noble swing is long and out of bounds. Sorry I didn't keep up with it that time. 10-5 in favor of the Indians. I normally have a small crew with me, but today it's just me. Trying to make sure we bring you everything we can. That one hit high. The second one hit high. That's going to result in a free ball dug by Ortega. Back set by Patzwald. Bailey Denwalt with the running one-hander. Noble hits that one off the ceiling and is sent scrambling, and it doesn't clear the net. It's going to drop in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 11-5. That one dug by El Reno. Cross-court set. Big swing by Trinity Black. Defended by Noble. Back set by Noble, and that set is out of bounds. El Reno takes a 12-5 lead into the first called timeout. First timeout taken by Noble. We're going to stay right here with you as the timeout clock runs. Thursday, softball plays at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City at 11 o'clock. They're on the OG&E Energy Field. That's the big field with all the bleachers, just like they play in April and May for the softball Women's College World Series. We can't bring that one to you free. The rights to that game have been sold by the OSSAA, as is their prerogative. For information on how to stream that, reach out to somebody. Reach out to Coach Hayden or Zach Morgan, Director of Broadcast Operations, will bring all that to you. And then Thursday night, grab you a quick bite to eat after the softball game. Head on back to El Reno, and it's 7 o'clock. The El Reno football's back at it after they got their first win of the season on the rout of Capitol Hill. El Reno now stands at 1-5, headed into week 8. Actually be week 7. I'm sorry, because they played 0 weeks. It'll be week 7. Madison Patswald puts it into play. The soft touch by Noble, blocked by El Reno. Big swing coming from the Noble second row, dug by Ortega. Patswald with a quick scoring opportunity, doesn't fall, defended by Noble. Big swing coming, defended by Ortega. Cross-court set. Looks like this set was actually mishandled, but Dunwalt came crashing in, saw a scoring opportunity. Two-handed push, split the Noble defense on the back row. El Reno leads 13-5. As Patswald continues her service game. Noble sends a free ball. That one dug by Ortega. Noble found that soft spot on the back row, near side sideline. Ortega read it, just had too far to go and not enough time to get there. She did get a hand on it, but wasn't able to control it. And that'll go down as a service error against the Noble Bears. El Reno leads. I believe 14-6 if the scoreboard's correct. Janice Goucher checks in for the first time in this second set. And Bree Barksdale's back to serve. Barksdale takes her 3 hard steps, puts on the break, puts it into play, defended initially by Noble. The set, hard swing. And a net violation called against Janice Goucher of the Indians, so the score of that is a net violation. And it wipes away the hard kill. Still a point nonetheless. And that serve long. El Reno leads 15-7. Ortega back in to serve. Jewel Graham to the sideline. El Reno leads 15-7, up a set. Segovia puts that one in play. And a quick two-handed scoring opportunity, that time capitalized on by Noble. El Reno leads 15-8, Noble to serve. The Noble Libero, wearing 15 on the pink Libero's jersey, heads to the sideline. Dunwalt keeps it in play. Segovia sends the free ball and score that for the Libero. Scoring isn't traditionally in her book of necessary skills, but she found the opportunity, capitalized on. Del Reno leads 16-8. And not that liberos aren't capable of scoring, that's just not generally in the skill set necessary to be a good libero. It obviously helps. Any player who can score is always an asset, but defense traditionally the purview of the libero. El Reno leads 16-9. Noble takes side out. That'll go down as an ace in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 16-10. Here come the Bears roaring back. El Reno needs a side out to stop the damage. They let Noble go on a run in the first set. Dug by Ortega. Denwalt cross court. Swing by Trinity Black. Defended by the Noble Libero. Into the El Reno block and down rather. Not sure if it actually went into the El Reno block and then down on the Noble side, or if it just went into the net and down. In any event, El Reno scores the point, reestablishes side out, leading 17-10. Janice Goucher subs out. And another net violation called against, I believe they said 19. They did. Avery Peffer, the senior, called for the net violation. El Reno leads 17-11 as the Bears put it in play. First touch, second touch to Denwalt. Segovia sends the free ball. And that swing wide in favor of the Indians. It was out of bounds, wide on the far side sideline. El Reno to substitute. Peffer to the sideline. Ortega to the sideline. Kyra Jones to serve. Kyra Jones' serve is in play. The back set, the hard swing defended by Kyra Jones. That was into the El Reno net. Jewel Graham there to make the play, but mistimed it looks like. El Reno to substitute. Peffer in, Kyra Jones out. Ortega in. And Savannah Robinson in. Bailey Denwalt keeping the ball wide for the Indians. And the Bailey Denwalt back set. Ortega with the dig. Denwalt with the cross-court set. Trinity Black with the big swing into the Noble block, but Noble blocks it out of bounds. El Reno leads 19-12. El Reno to sub. Savannah Robinson to the sideline. Madison Patswell to serve. El Reno leading 19-12. Patswell puts it in play. Soft set, hard swing, defended by El Reno. Denwalt sends it over. And the Denwalt free ball with her back to the net is up and over. Noble takes their second timeout of the second set. El Reno leads 20-12. You're watching Indian Volleyball on El Reno Indians.tv. We'll be right back.
Your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
And we're back to it as Noble has called two timeouts. El Reno leads 20-12. Up a set in the second. Madison Patswell to serve. As the clock reads 0, the up official gives the ready for play. Patswell puts her right hand on it. We're back to it. Good dig, the one-handed punch. Big swing and into the El Reno block. That's going to go out of bounds. Credit El Reno on the score. El Reno leads 21-12 as Madison Patswell continues her service game. Two hands. Off balance swing. And that Noble swing into the net and down in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 22-12 in the second set. Patswell serve back in play. Noble looks to capitalize, and they do. El Reno with two defenders at the net line, setting up the block. Soft touch by Noble over the net and cleared. Noble puts the ball back in play, dug by Denwalt. Denwalt asking for it again. She gets the set. The big swing by Denwalt to the near side is down in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 23-13. El Reno to sub. Goucher back in. Barksdale back in. Barksdale to serve. Trinity Black out. Madison Patswald. Check that. Emma Patswald, I'm sorry, subs out on that sub. Bree Barksdale puts her hand on it, and that'll go down as a service error. That'll go down as a service error against the Noble Bears on the serve that was out of bounds long. El Reno leads 24-14. Ortega back to serve. Ortega with the first touch. Patswald with the cross-court set. Peffer with the two-handed back set. Or with the scoring attempt rather, but that one softly through the El Reno block. El Reno leads 24-15. Side out to Noble. Head coach Kristen Kaler continues to coach up her Indians. That'll go down as a service ace. That ball was played from the near side corner by Noble to the far side back row corner of the Indians, and Bree Barksdale there to make the play, but just couldn't put all the moving pieces and parts together. El Reno leads 24-16. That one dug much more cleanly by Barksdale. The cross-court set to Peffer. Peffer, the senior, with a big swing, but into the net in favor of the Bears. Noble back on a run again. El Reno leads 24-17. Noble on a 3-0 run here. El Reno was up 24-14. And dug by the Indians. Patswald with the back set. Denwalt with the big swing, defended initially. Noble does have to send a free ball over. Touched once by Ortega. The set to Patswald. The cross-court set. Goucher on the swing, defended by Noble. Ortega with the quick touch. And Madison Patswald with the two-handed push to the far corner scores. El Reno's going to take this one, I believe, in straight sets. Looks like not. Looks like we're actually going to play 3 sets. I'm sorry. Looks like we're going to play best of 5. I thought we were playing best of 3. I apologize. We're going to play best of 5 and step away. You're watching Indian Volleyball on LRenoIndians.tv. We'll be right back.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like Video on Demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process.
Then we're back to it after the Between sets changeover period, and I told you wrong when we started it out. I told you I thought it was best of 3. It is best of 5. Best of 3 is going to be limited to your in-season tournaments. And based on the line judge holding the ball, Noble will start play in this third set. And it leads 2 sets to nothing. On the court for the Indians, Jewel Graham, Madison Patswell, Bailey Denwalt, Emma Patswell, Bree Barksdale, and Ariana Ortega. Denwalt sends the free ball, defended by the Noble Bears. Ortega thought that one was going long or going wide. She checked up, and it fell in the corner in favor of the Noble Bears. Noble jumps out to an early 0-1 lead over the Indians in this third set. El Reno looking to protect their 2-set lead. And that ball went off the roof. If you're familiar with historic Gene Simmons Fieldhouse, and I know most of our El Reno supporters are, a nice tall ceiling and the tall bleachers on each side. This Southeast Gym, one of the smallest gymnasiums in 5A. It's got a much lower ceiling, but that ball is going to fall in favor of the Indians. El Reno trails now 1-2. Jewel Grant out, Avery Peffer into the front row. Ortega to begin the service game for the Indians. That was into the El Reno block, but out of bounds in favor of the Noble Bears. El Reno trails 1-3. And that one hit the net, spun up over the net, over the tape and down. Bailey Denwalt with a diving dig. Unable to get there. The defense otherwise in place. El Reno trails 1-4. Noble's on a 5-point, check that 4-point run, and El Reno calls their first time out of the afternoon. Trailing 1-5 in this third set. El Reno with a 2-0 lead. Played best of 5 to 25, win by 2, the if necessary to 15. I believe 15 or 21. Somebody check me on that. Come out Thursday morning, grab you some brunch on the way into town. Head to Hall of Fame Stadium. Check out all the Lady Indian softball action. After that's over, grab you an early dinner. Head on to Memorial Stadium, where El Reno will take on the Duncan Demons in the 5A district play. After starting off 0-5, including 2 losses due to COVID, they were never played, they were never contested, but go in the record books as a loss. El Reno improves to 1-5 on the season after a rout of Capitol Hill last Thursday. Noble puts it in play. First played by Denwalt. The set from Patswell to Denwalt. Denwalt with a hard swing and inbounds for the score. El Reno to substitute. Savannah Robinson in. Madison Patswell out. Denwalt to serve. That one hit to Denwalt's right. She read it. Unable to get there in time. Noble leads 2-6. Noble puts it in play. Denwalt with the second touch. Segovia calls her teammates off. Sends the third touch free ball over. Soft touch dug by Denwalt. Segovia backpedals, makes the touch. Denwalt sends the two-handed free ball over. Noble trying to adjust to it, and they do. And a violation called against Noble didn't catch the violation, but El Reno now trails 3-6 after the score. Emma Patzwald to serve, and she does. That defended initially by the libero. Hard swing. Then Walt crashes the net to keep it in play. Another hard swing. That one dug by Segovia. It does clear the net. Free ball by Noble. Then Walt calls off the libero. Noble keeps it in play. Soft touch by Noble, defended by Trinity Black. Then Walt with the set right back to Black. Black with the hard swing, but out of bounds long. She called for the set. She got the set, unable to capitalize on it. El Reno trails 3-7. Dug by Ortega. Then Walt with the quick scoring opportunity, and she capitalizes on it with the soft two-handed push. El Reno now trails 4-7 with side out. El Reno to substitute. Kyra Jones in to serve for El Reno, the sophomore. She puts that in play. 50-50 ball into the net. Dug by Denwald. Kept alive by Trinity Black, but out of play. Shouldn't say out of play, really unplayable. As the closest Indian was well out of position. El Reno trails 4-8. They need to get a stop defensively. Get the score. Regain side out, and try to continue their scoring. That's the first step to it. El Reno now trails 5-8. Side out. Madison Patzwald in to serve. Savannah Robbins into the bench. The school bus yellow sneakers on. One step. Puts her hand on it, and we're in play. An under-net violation called against Noble. El Reno trails 6-8. You take them how you can get them. Patzwald to continue her service game. And she does. And that one into the net in favor of the Indians. El Reno trails 7-8. As Patzwald looks to continue her service game. And the down official notices that after that last swing in, the antenna had become displaced on the near side, so he makes that correction, and the up official gives the ready for play. Patzwald puts her hand out, and we're back to the action. That drops. Ortega looked to pass on it, but it drops. El Reno having trouble judging that swing today, that ball today rather. Passed on several of them that were not as close as they might appear. Mishandled, but saved by El Reno. Big swing from the back row. Defended by Noble. Hard swing. Defended by the second row for the Indians. Trinity Black off her back foot. That one off the ceiling since Noble scrambling. They're able to return it. El Reno back on offense. Denwald with the hard swing and the kill just inside the near side sideline. El Reno to substitute. Goucher in. Barksdale in. Barksdale to serve. Ginnis to the far side front row. Barksdale puts it in play. Into the El Reno block and down in favor of the Indians. El Reno's tied it up 9-all. Barksdale to continue her service game. That drops in favor of the Indians. El Reno takes, I believe, their first lead of this third set, 10-9. I think they had tied it once before prior to the previous point. It takes their first lead of this third set. Actually, they may have led early, 1-0. I don't think so. I do believe they've trailed this entire set. Tighter trail, but into the El Reno block and out of bounds in favor of, it appears, the Noble Bears. Tied up 10-all. Noble to serve. Doug in the back row. Cross court set. Goucher on the swing, defended by Noble. Noble's going to send the free ball. Touched first by Segovia. The back set by Patzwald, and Bailey Denwalt with the two-handed touch over the net for the score. El Reno takes an 11-10 lead. El Reno subs. Jewel Graham to the bench. And we're back to it on the Ortega serve. Noble scrambling, dug by Ortega in the second row. Cross court set to Goucher. Goucher on the swing. Defended, but Noble has to send a free ball. Segovia gets her hands on that one. Denwalt in play. The free ball by Peffer. That big swing's going to drop for the Bears. Noble ties it up 11 apiece after that rally. So the up official gives her ready for play. Noble back to it. Denwalt crashes on the save. Big swing by Goucher. Defended. Dug by Ortega. Cross court set. Goucher with the one-handed push, and that'll go down as a Dennis Goucher kill. Having missed a good part of this season with an initial ankle injury, and then missing a few more after a short-term re-injury of the same. She's back into the rotation and playing well. And they're going to say El Reno deflected it on the near side out of bounds. No contest from Kristen Kaler. Apparently they agree with the tip. Tied up at 12 apiece, Noble to serve. Misplayed by Barksdale. Looks like maybe Ortega was the better Indian to make the play on that ball, but in any event, El Reno falls behind again, 12-13. Neither team has had a lot of success in separating early. El Reno sends the free ball. Played by Noble, the back set, soft touch, dug by Denwalt with a quick return. That's going to send Noble scrambling. Big swing coming from the second row, defended by Ortega. It's up, off of the rafters. Denwalt saves it. Barksdale sends it back into play. That ball ricocheted like a ping pong ball up in the rafters. Quick push by Denwalt, sends Noble scrambling again. Hard swing, that time dug by Ortega. Rapid scoring opportunities for both teams, neither able to capitalize. Noble back. Another two-handed scoring opportunity. El Reno digs. Barksdale tries to keep it in play. Does she? She does not. Noble takes a 14-12 lead over the Indians in the third set. Dug by Ortega. Denwalt with the back set. And a swing by Trinity Black, unconventional, but a score nonetheless. Goucher rotates off after her turn in the front row is complete. Bree Barksdale rotates off. And Emma Patzwald to serve. Noble scrambling right into the Avery Peffer block and back to Noble. Another hard shot. El Reno a little bit disconnected on that play. El Reno had opportunities to be at the net to keep that one alive, unable to do so. El Reno still trails by 2, 13-15 in the third. El Reno needs to get a stop, get side out, go on a run and end this. That's going to go down as a service ace in favor of the Bears. El Reno trails by 3, 16-13. They'll go down as another service ace as El Reno takes their second time out of second time out of the set. El Reno Reno trails 13-17. We're going to stay right here on Thursday. Head to Hall of Fame Stadium at 11 a.m. Lady Indians start their softball run through the state tournament. Need 3 wins in 3 days. They've needed more before. They've needed 3 wins in 4 hours, and they got those 3 wins. We'll see if they can continue their winning ways. As they went 4-1 in the regional tournament, hosted by Duncan. After that's over, grab your bite to eat at your favorite eatery. Head on back to El Reno Thursday, 7 o'clock. El Reno takes on Duncan in the Fall Break Thursday Classic at Memorial Stadium. And we're back to the action. El Reno trails 13-17, up 2-0 in the third set. El Reno's looking for a stop and a run to end this in straight sets. That'll go down as an oval service error. El Reno got one of them back. El Reno trails 14-17. Ortega to the sideline. Kyra Jones to serve. Jones puts it in play. A 2-handed push. One-handed punch by Noble. Back set by Denwall. Savannah Robinson the swing, unable to connect. Noble on the free ball. Cross-court set to the back row, defended by Noble. Big swing coming, defended again by El Reno. Up into the rafters. Denwall sends that over. Hard swing by the back row. Miscommunication. Ball's got to go over on this one. They don't get it done. Kyra Jones out. Peffer out. Ortega in. Patswald in. El Reno trails 14-18. Noble puts it in play. They trail 14-19. This one's getting away from them. El Reno needs to side out and some scores rapidly. Running out of opportunities. Lots of unforced errors by El Reno. Haven't played as cleanly in this third set as they would have liked. Ortega with the first touch. Denwalt with the back set. 2-handed scoring opportunity. Defended by Noble. El Reno with the first touch. Denwalt. The free ball is sent over and kept in play. Both teams struggling with the lower ceiling height in this gym. One-handed dig by El Reno. Cross-court set by Denwalt. To Trinity Black, who hits it into the one-man blocking down in favor of El Reno. El Reno to sub. Savannah Robinson out. Madison Patswald into serve rather. El Reno trails 15-19 side out. That'll go down as a Madison Patswald service error as El Reno now trails 15-20. Noble puts that one in play. And a miscommunication, what looks like by the Noble front row, leads to an El Reno substitution as Bree Barksdale subs in to serve on the back row. Number 4, Janice Goucher, the junior, in to the front row far side. The front row specialist will rotate across the front row. Barksdale, 3 hard steps, puts on the brakes, puts it in play. El Reno trails 16-21. Noble puts it in play rather. And an antenna violation against El Reno on the return dig. Sends El Reno trailing 16-22. Noble to serve. The dig. The set. Big swing by Goucher is on the line and in. Credit Janice Goucher with the big swing. El Reno trails 17-22. Ortega on the service game for the Indians. The Bears libero back in. As the Indians libero to serve, and she does. Sends Noble scrambling. Are they able to keep that one alive? They do. Denwalt with the first touch. Asks for it again. The set. Denwalt with the dig. Noble scrambling. They keep the third touch alive. 50-50 ball. El Reno meets him at the net, and that's going to drop on the Bailey Denwalt two-handed touch. El Reno putting up a fight as they continue their side out as Ortega continues her service game. They now trail 18-22. Still got a long way to go. You can't get it all back at once. Get it back 1 point, 1 play, 1 decision at a time. And that one ricochets off of some sort of support in the ceiling. I'm not sure if it was a rafter or a support beam for one of the side hoops for the basketball arrangement, but in any event, El Reno now trails 19-22. Ortega continues her service game. That done. Soft touch coming. Dug by Goucher in the second row. Cross court to Peffer. Big swing. And a 4-touch violation called against Noble. They just couldn't get all the moving parts put together. Noble calls their first time out in this third set. El Reno trails 20-22, having battled back. El Reno now trails 20-22, up 2-0 in this third set. It is best of 5-25, win by 2. The if necessary, I believe either 15 or 21. Somebody out there check me on my math. And this is the first of 2 games for the winner of this contest, or first of 2 matches, rather, for the winner of this contest. The winner will go on immediately following this to take on the Spartans of the hosts this evening, Southeast High School in Oklahoma City, as they beat Del City in resounding fashion in the first match of the afternoon. We're back to the action as Ortega stands under the basket on what I believe is the west end. A little bit turned around in the building, but I think it's the west end. Ortega puts it in play. Second touch, soft touch by Noble is unsuccessful. The Noble hitter unable to clear the net with it. El Reno now trails by just 1, 21-22, leaving 2-0 in the third set. And that's going to drop in favor of the Noble Bears. Ortega struggled with those balls hit to her or near her on the back row. She struggled with that judgment call all night. Not saying I could do any better. El Reno trails 21-23 to Noble, who has side out. First touch. It's going to be a back set to Denwalt. Denwalt with the hard swing and score it. Bailey Denwalt, hard kill down the middle. 22-23 in favor of the Bears. El Reno to sub. As Denwalt back to serve, I'm sorry. That Denwalt service error into the net gives Noble set point. El Reno has a set point to defend here. And Noble to serve. Noble substitutes one who's about 5'1" for one who's closer to 6 feet tall. They bring in their blocker unit. And the Segovia dig goes wide. And we're headed to the fourth set. El Reno leads 2-1 headed into the fourth. Noble hadn't had quite enough yet, so they're going to make El Reno do it the hard way. You're watching Indians Volleyball on ElRenoIndians.tv. We'll be right back.
Not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical.
Well, we're back to it. As the interchange clock, or interset changeover clock rather, winds down. Traditionally, this is the time at which you would see each team switch benches and ends of the floor, but not so much in this case, as has become the new norm in COVID, whatever that might mean to you. Ultimately, results in the teams maintaining their side of the floor for the entirety of the contest. Your starting lineup to start this fourth set: Ariana Ortega, Bree Barksdale, Madison Patswald, Emma Patswald, Avery Peffer, and Bailey Dunwalt. El Reno to serve in this fourth set. El Reno leads 2-1. And Ortega to begin the service game for the Indians. Of official whistles the ready for play. And that noble swing is well long and out of bounds. Reno jumps out to a very early 1-0 lead. Ortega to continue her service game. Noble scrambles and sends a soft free ball over, defended by Barksdale in the back row. The back set to Denwalt. She sends a two-handed pushover near the back corner. Sends Noble scrambling. And that's going to be a four-touch violation, or in this case, a grounded ball in favor of the Indians. 2-0 as Ortega looks to serve. And that falls in favor of the Bears. 2-1 Indians. Camera's really close to the floor tonight. Ball travels long distance. Doing my best to give you a nice smooth camera footage here. Denwalt sends the free ball. Players from Noble fighting for space. That one somehow works its way over. Patswald with the front row swing sends Noble scrambling yet again. Noble sends the free ball over. Patswald to Patswald for the scoring opportunity. Can't capitalize. Big swing coming. Defended by Barksdale. Patswald. Denwalt comes across the floor to keep it in play. The El Reno Indians rotate back to their respective positions. Denwalt with the back set to Patswald with the back set to Denwalt, who gets credit for the score. My apologies, I'm getting the names twisted around in the rapid fire rally there. El Reno leads 3-1, side out. Swing by Noble is into the net and unsuccessful. El Reno leads 4-1 as Denwalt looks to continue her service game. That one misplayed all around by Noble. Never could get it all squared away and positioned and rotating the way they wanted. El Reno leads 5-1. If we have any Noble Bears fans here with us this evening, good evening and welcome. We're so glad you tuned in with us. Don't have a roster for your Lady Bears, unfortunately. That one drops in favor of the Indians. The numbers on the back of the jersey are fairly easy to see, but the numbers on the front of the Noble Bears jerseys are a little harder. They are dark blue on a black jersey with slightly lighter blue trim, so a little bit difficult to separate. Noble sends the free ball, defended by El Reno. Denwalt with the set, and Peffer with the swing into the net. Peffer looked to capitalize on it, unable to get all the parts and pieces together at the right time. El Reno leads 6-2. Side out, Noble. Ortega with the diving save. And an under net violation by Denwalt. She was in position, made the poke save of the Ortega dig. Ortega dug it and went flying sideways off her hand. Denwalt was in position, but stuck, I believe, her right leg under the net, which is a violation. Denwalt looks to score quickly, unable to do so, defended by Noble. Hard swing coming from the second row, but out of bounds wide in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 7-3. Side out. El Reno to sub. Barksdale out. Trinity Black in. Emma Patswald to serve. Patswald does serve. A kick save made by the libero, but the ball goes careening into the near side scorer's table. Patswald to continue her service game. El Reno leading 8-3. Big swing coming by Trinity Black, and it drops. Credit the freshman with the hard swing from the front row far side. El Reno leads 9-3. Hard swing by Peffer is defended initially by Noble. That dug by Ortega. By Patswald. Denwalt sends the no-look free ball over. Soft touch by Noble falls in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 9-4 in the fourth. Leading 2-1. Noble to serve. The poke dig by Ortega actually clears the net. Swing, that one dug cleanly by Ortega. Two-handed push, another two-handed push. Swing by Noble is out of bounds long. El Reno leads 10-4, side out, El Reno to sub. Kyra Jones in, Ortega out. Peffer out. Jewel Graham in on the front row. Kyra Jones to serve, and she does. Dug by Patswald. Little miscommunication there, but sorted out by the Indian front row. Kyra Jones with the set. Denwalt with the back row swing. Played to her counterpart in the Noble back row. Another two-handed scoring opportunity by Denwalt, and she capitalizes on it with a two-handed push to the near side corner. Noble takes their first time out of the fourth set. El Reno leading 11-4. If you're just joining us, El Reno won the first two sets, dropped the third. We're now in the fourth set in this best of five. In this first round of the Class 5A Regional Volleyball Tournament hosted by Southeast High School in Oklahoma City, home of the Spartans. The winner of this contest, immediately following this, will take on Southeast as they easily dispatched Del City in the first contest in 3 straight sets. And for those of you who are followers of Suburban Conference and Metropolitan Volleyball, will understand that Del City is going through a period of rebuilding right now. So that defeat was certainly not unexpected. Kyra Jones to continue her service game. El Reno leading 11-4 in the fourth set. Jones hits that one high and short with some backspin. Soft touch, 50-50 ball at the net. El Reno answers the call. Matches the soft touch by Noble as Noble's unable to convert the point. El Reno leads 12-4. Kyra Jones to serve. Kyra Jones, high arcing serve with a little bit of top spin. Big swing dug by the El Reno second row. Denwalt comes crashing in from the near side to keep that ball alive. Another hard swing going, but out of bounds long in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 13-4. Kyra Jones to serve. That Noble swing out of bounds long. El Reno leads 14-4. The Noble coach coaches up her players. Kyra Jones puts it in play to the back row. Hard back row swing dug by El Reno. Denwalt with the cross-court serve. Trinity Black with the swing. And it's going to be deflected off of the Noble Bears far side front row and out of bounds. El Reno leads 15-4. Kyra Jones to continue her service game. Ball hit high with a lot more top spin. Dug by Trinity Black, first touch. Set by Denwalt. Trinity Black with the swing, defended by Noble. And that Noble swing is into the net and drops on the Noble side in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 16-4. Kyra Jones hits another serve. That one again, top spin and tailing from her left to her right. Into the El Reno block, defended by El Reno. Denwalt with the cross-court serve. Black with the swing, and it's going to drop. Credit Bailey Denwalt on the cross-court assist, and Trinity Black with the kill. El Reno leads 17-4. El Reno on a run as Noble takes their second timeout in this fourth set. El Reno leads 2-1 and 17-4 in the fourth set of this Class 5A regional tournament. If you're a Noble fan who is joining us this evening, we welcome you. We're so glad you tuned in to join us. I don't have a roster for the Lady Bears. I do apologize for that. Their numbers are a little bit difficult to see. I'll call them as I see them. The numbers are a little bit difficult to see. The winner of this match will take on Southeast, the hosts in this contest, or in this tournament rather, immediately following this match. Leading 17-4 and 2-1 in the fourth, Kyra Jones to serve. The dig, the set, the back row swing dug by the El Reno back row. Denwalt sees a scoring opportunity. That scoring opportunity goes awry but results in a Noble free ball nonetheless. Denwalt with the back set to Savannah Robinson, who hits through the block. Noble keeps it alive. That one's going to be misplayed by Kyra Jones in the back row. One can't help but wonder if Kyra Jones lets that go, does it fall out of bounds? But in any event, Kyra Jones responsible in part from the dominating service for that El Reno run. El Reno leads 17-5, side out to the Noble Bears. Noble puts it in play, dug in the back row. 50-50 ball near the net, set by Bailey Denwalt, and a hard swing by number 6, Jewel Graham. El Reno to sub. Savannah Robinson out. Madison Patswald in to sub. Patswald, Ortega, Black, and Denwalt. And a 50-50 ball in favor of El Reno. That ball was hanging right above the tape. Trinity Black reached up and said, "Thank you very much. I think I'd like to grab a piece of that action." El Reno leads 19-5 in the fourth. Patswell puts it in play. Into the Jewel Graham block goes Noble, and down in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 20-5. Patswell puts it back in play. Played off of the elbows of the libero, but back into play for Noble to the El Reno side. And Trinity Black, the freshman, with a two-handed push into the Noble block and down in favor of the Indians. El Reno leads 21-5 in the fourth. That one poked at, swung at, sends Noble scrambling. They send up a free ball right at the net. In the back set to Denwalt. Denwalt up close. And that's going to be a two-touch violation called against the front row of Noble. 33 charged with the two-touch violation. El Reno leads 22-5. El Reno with a big fan contingency down here in southeast Oklahoma City. If you're not familiar with where we are, we're at about 55th, southeast 55th and Shields Boulevard. And that's going to drop in favor of the Noble Bears. El Reno leads 22-6 on the back of the Patswold service game. Noble to serve. Doug, cross-court set. Denwalt with the flying swing, defended by Noble. Soft swing to the back row is in to the corner. I apologize for not getting that one in frame. 22-7 in favor of the Indians. Dug by Denwalt, she calls for it right back. It's another set to Denwalt. Denwalt with the cross-court swing and kills on the near sideline. El Reno leads 23-7. El Reno to substitute. Number 4, Janice Goucher in. 13, Bree Barksdale in as Goucher takes her place on the far side front row. I think she's actually far side back row, but because of the rotation, that's where she's going to be playing for now. El Reno sets the block up at the net. The Noble swing is over the block. Denwalt returns it quickly. Noble to swing. El Reno gets the block there, but late. Jewel Graham and Bailey Denwalt, the blockers. They were trying to get the block set up. Noble got beat the block. Goucher with the diving dig, unable to get there in time. Not from lack of effort, just had a lot of real estate to cover and not a long time to get there. The back set, big swing by Denwalt into the net, and into the block rather in favor of the Noble Bears. Noble on a run, El Reno leading 23-9. At one point, El Reno led 22-4, Noble on a bit of a run. Dug by Ortega. The back set, Denwalt with the swing. And out of bounds to the Noble Bears. Noble leads 23-10. Noble puts it back in play. That mishandled by Barksdale, and El Reno takes a timeout. 23-11, the El Reno lead in this fourth set. El Reno looking to close out this one, leading 2-1 and 23-11 in the fourth set. Winner goes on to take on the Spartans of Southeast. We are at Southeast High School in Oklahoma City, the site of this year's OSSAA 5A Volleyball Regional. El Reno softball will be playing in the state tournament Thursday morning, 11 o'clock. They take on Piedmont as they look to get revenge on a run rule defeat earlier this season to the Wildcats. That game will not be broadcast on ElRenoIndians.tv. We do not have the broadcast rights to that particular playoff contest. Those rights are owned by the OSSAA and have been sold and assigned to NFHS. You can watch it should you choose to, but it is a pay-per-view program. Download the Score app, SKORDLE. I'm sure somebody somewhere will be updating the score for you if you're unable to attend. Cross-court set by Denwalt. Goucher with the soft one-handed swing. And the run continues, as has been El Reno's plague all night. They had a big lead in the first set. Noble went on a run. Had a big lead in the second set. Noble went on a run, but got served out of bounds in favor of the Indians. Indians looking at match point. Ortega to serve. El Reno with a 24-12 lead. 2-1 lead in the fourth set. Ortega puts her hand on it. The ball's in play. Dug once. Set second. Into the El Reno block. Goucher kept it alive on the one-handed stab into the El Reno block, but out of bounds in favor of the Bears. El Reno leads 24-13. Noble is going to have to defend set points rather. Oh, I'm sorry, match points. 12 match points. They defended one of them. El Reno leads 24-13. They look to close this one out. Noble to serve, and they do. Ortega with the dig in the back row. Cross court set. Gaucho with the two-handed push scoring opportunity. Defended by Noble. Noble returns it. Dug by Ortega. Front set to Peffer. Peffer into the block. Keeps it alive. Denwalt sees a scoring opportunity. Can't connect. 50-50 ball, and Denwalt says, thank you very much. I'm going to set this down and end this one. El Reno heads to the regional championship game against Southeast immediately following this contest. Stay with us. Stay with ElRenoIndians.tv. I'm going to close this stream. I'm going to immediately reset a new one. Give me about 2 minutes. Stay logged into ElRenoIndians.tv. As soon as you see that next stream link pop up, hit play. We're going to bring it to you. Give me just a few minutes to get the equipment flipped around. We'll be right back with you as El Reno heads to the 5A Regional Championship against host Southeast. El Reno defeats Noble in 4. You're watching El Reno Indians Volleyball on ElRenoIndians.tv. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the next contest.